Welcome back, adventurers, to another episode of Assassin's Creed Odyssey. We are back in Greece, and I'm so happy about that. We are back on Kefalonia, where it all began. Here we stand in the shade of Zeus's potent privates, but we are not the same anymore. Here we stand with the memories of 123 episodes. We went through numerous adventures. We saw the beauty of Greece and the ugly face of war. We shared happy and sad moments. We are carrying the burden of wrong decisions in good intent. Here we stand, but we don't stay long, as there is one more task, one more quest, a last journey that we can go on together. So, let's go. The good old days. I already parked the Adrestia here in the harbor of Samia in Kefalonia so that we can start immediately, because our quest leads us to Focus. And here in Pilgrim's Landing is the last quest that is available in the game. And it is a Socratic mess. Sokrates' trial. Let's have a look at it. It's one of the lost tales of Greece. I think I didn't record many of those, but they were quite fun to do. So that should be a nice little ending. Sokrates' trial. Meet Socrates in Pilgrim's Landing in Focus. I cannot tag it for some reason. But we don't need to, right? So, let's do that. Oh, look at that. There's family and Barnabas. Man, we haven't seen them in so long. Is he drunken? Hey, Barnabas, we're sailing again. You cannot be drunken. Oh, Barnabas can also sail drunken, I think. It's no problem. So, I'm very happy to meet Socrates again. It was always a lot of fun with him. I like him. But, let's grab that. But while we are on the way to Pilgrim's Landing, we can have a bit of background information about Socrates, the real Socrates. Oh man, this game is so beautiful. Because I don't think that it will be a happy ending with that quest. Because, well, listen for yourself. So Socrates lived from around 470, oh no, pirates ahead. From around 470 to 399 BCE. He was an Athenian philosopher and was seen as one of the founders of Western philosophy from our perspective, from our modern perspective. He was the son of a sculptor named Sophroniscus and of a midwife, Phainarete. He was married to Xanthippe and had 3 children, 3 sons to be precise. Although he was a philosopher, we have no primary written sources from Socrates himself. So all we know about him was not from him, because he conducted his philosophy solely in form of dialogue. So he was asking questions to question the alleged knowledge of his dialogue partners. And we saw that in the game too. Whenever we met him, he asked us questions that sometimes we could answer, and I think sometimes it was just in a already scripted dialogue. But I have to be careful here. I do not want to engage in fight with any of these ships. That was always like philosophical questions about ethics and such, also in the games, and that is what he did in real life. So, and as we have no written sources from himself, we have to rely on those of his students. And most notably, those were Plato and Xenophon. of whom we have written sources, and they portrayed him in written dialogues. So they let him speak in their writings. And of course, of his opponents, such as Aristophanes. We met Aristophanes in the game too. So, yeah, maybe we will engage with him too. Is that Pilgrim's Landing? I think so, or not. It's not. Are we far? Oh, goodness gracious, we missed it. Let me take that. It was so close.
Slow the ship!
Slow the ship! And turn! Turn, 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 turn! That's when I tried to speak and play. Okay, come on. Oh, I cannot go to travel speed because I'm in the harbor. Makes sense, makes sense. So, we go back. There, I think, yeah, now we can. We reached open water. He's even announcing that. Very nice. Thank you, Barnabas. Our good captain. So, yeah, Aristophanes, we might meet him too. But, yeah, I do not know. But then in 399 BC, and I think that's what that quest is all about, Sokrates was found guilty of corrupting the youth and for not honoring the acknowledged gods and introducing new ones respectively. Thus he was sentenced to death by drinking poisonous hemlock. And yeah, and if we look at the quest again, it says Socrates' trial. And I think that's what's that all about. And we know that his friends, or the friends of Socrates, his students, offered him to flee or help him to flee, but he refused. And he drank in the end the hemlock willingly and died. He was around 70 when that happened, so an old man already. But still, that is... well, that doesn't promise much here, so maybe we will be, we will witness exactly that, his end. And that is so sad, we lost so many people in that game. We will see, we will see. Okay. I would like to meet Herodotus again too. It was fun to travel with him. He was always on the ship. I miss him. I miss him more than my parents here, my in-game parents. I have no connection to them really. And I cannot interact with them at all. Okay. Let's see what we can do here. Or what we can't do. So... oh, let's see if this guy has something to sell. I have a few of that money. No, I don't need that. Or that orichalcum that he likes. It's so funny that this guy is still here. I could only talk to him once. He made a weapon for me and that was it. Cannot do no more. There he is. It's weird that we meet him here in Focus and not in Athens, because Socrates was said to not travel much. He stayed in Athens. Oh man, I'm scared. I don't want that to happen. He was such a good companion. Let's see. Socrates. Where is he? In that house? Where are you? I see your quest, but I don't see you. There. There. In there? In there. Okay. Are we ready for that? I do not know.
came here to see Sokrates?
Cassandra!
You know who I am?
Of course I do. Sokrates never stops talking about you.
And you are?
His wife, of course. I'm Xanthippe.
Oh, we meet his wife. Oh, that's nice. I didn't know Sokrates was married. I mean, I did know it, but I guess Cassandra didn't.
Sokrates never told me he had a wife.
Typical. The only time he's quiet is when he's eating. Yet he can't find time to mention me.
So where is Sokrates? I got a note that said to meet him here.
That's what I'd like to know. He went to another symposium last night, and he didn't come home after.
Sounds like a good place to start looking.
I was just about to head there myself. Come, keep me company.
With
How long have you
pleasure.
and Sokrates been married?
It's been quite some time now.
What is it about him that you love so much?
Love is not a word I'd use. Frustrates me to no end.
That doesn't surprise me.
Even so, it's worth the frustration. His mind is like no other. Not to mention, he's quite a good lover.
That is not something I wanted to picture. It must be why Alcibiades seems so infatuated with him.
Don't mention that name around me. Always coming by drunk, sending Socrates gifts like giant cakes.
I didn't know.
It's fine.
Come on, tell me more. Or walk faster. She won't do either. Is up there? No. It's a witness, not Socrates. Let me, before I talk to those, get rid of that marker. That's so distracting. Hey, now. Okay. What's up?
Xanthippe!
What is it?
Sokrates! They took him away. They said he was under arrest.
For what?
I have no idea. We were just talking after the symposium. I'd say go ask him yourself, but he'll be guarded. They took him southeast of here.
That fool! I knew this would happen to him one day.
I'll find him. Don't worry.
This is his doing. It's best to let these things run their course.
I can't believe Sokrates was arrested. I need to find out what happened.
Yeah. I mean, we know what happened. He'll die. Oh no. Oh no. If they stay true to history. I don't know. If they let us rescue him, but no, we shouldn't be able to.
High alert here.
Really? Oh, is he in the leader's house, maybe? Maybe. But why here in focus? There? Yeah, it is the leader's house. Oh. Do we have to kill everybody? Talk to Sokrates. Oh no. That's unfortunate. Can we maybe lead them away? Sokrates wouldn't want to kill us people for him. So, I try to do that sneakily, but I do not know if I'm capable of doing so because there are a lot of guys, a lot of guards. Maybe if we come from above? Can we sneak across without being seen? Uh-huh. This seems to be the only entrance there. So, he saw me. I don't know. He's searching now. But we need to lead away the two guys that are in front of the door.
Who's whistling?
Yeah, maybe if we lead them far enough. Come on, all of you.
What was that?
There's one more guy. Oh, dang it. Okay, now they de-aggroed and I still have to kill at least that guy. and hopefully can enter now.
Cassandra, what are you doing here?
I could ask you the same.
Well, here I am. Though I'm more curious about how you are here. The guards let you in?
We've known each other a long time now. You know how I got in here.
You've taught me that the blade can sometimes be necessary. But I don't think this was one of those times.
I was worried about you.
Your care is appreciated, but if you had waited only a bit longer, I'm sure my trial would have taken place and I'd be free.
You're not going to trial. We're getting you out of here.
I understand your concern, but what good would escaping do other than prove I'm guilty? No. In fact, I'm looking forward to this trial.
It's not worth the risk. What risk? Looking forward to the trial? Or risking the trial? He's not crazy. Or the risk to flee.
What if they find you guilty and your punishment is severe?
That will never happen. I'll convince them I deserve to go free. You'll see.
What were you arrested for?
I haven't the slightest idea.
And that doesn't bother you?
Sometimes understanding does not come at the moment we would like. More importantly, this is giving me the necessary time to think.
About?
I went to see the Pythia, and she told me there is none wiser than me. An intriguing thought, and one I've been unable to stop thinking about.
Sokrates, the Pythia is...
It matters not what you believe she is or she isn't. I must examine not only her words, but my own self as well. I know nothing, so how could I be called wise?
What does that have to do with being locked up?
I believe my time here and this trial may help me find the answer. I will be fine. Trust me.
We know about that story indeed, so that the Pythia did say he's the wisest of men, but we also know that Sokrates said of himself, I know that I know nothing. And so he, of course, didn't believe the Pythia. That's interesting that they put it as a, as a line or a storyline in the game.
I've known you for a while now.
That's true.
And you'd call us friends?
I would.
And friends share important things with one another. Is that so?
It is.
Then how did I not know you were married? From what you just said, that means either we're not friends, or that friends don't share with one another. So, which is it?
I've wondered how much of our conversation you've taken to heart. And now, I have my answer.
Were you doing anything when you got arrested?
If speaking my mind is worth imprisonment, then I suppose I was.
In the future, you may want to be more careful.
You risk life and limb every time you draw your blade. Just because it's my tongue that is sharp, doesn't mean I'm not prepared to face the consequences of using it.
Since you won't leave with me, I'll go see the Pythia myself.
That's not necessary.
I'll find out why she told you that. I won't let you go to trial, even if you think you'll be found innocent.
Ah, Cassandra, you...
I'll come back when I have what I need.
Hmm.
Better stay hidden.
But that's a weird twist. I mean, it was not the Pythia, or the Pythia was not the reason, or the saying of the Pythia was not the reason that he was arrested. So I'm with him, with Sokrates here. It's no use to go there. Why? Okay. What's the next task? Talk to the priest. Oh, indeed. And now I can tag it. Okay. Cool, cool. So do we go to Delphi? That's nice. I like to go to Delphi. We can fast travel there. So, yeah. Yeah, I knew that we shouldn't have killed any of the guards, but there were so many. I have no idea how we should have been able to get in there without killing them. Huh. I'm sure there would have been a way to do that. Well, we also live with the consequences of our actions, right? And there we are. The Temple of Apollo. Oh, we can only talk to that guy. To the guard. No, to him.
Oh no, not you.
You remember me?
Just go. I'm too old for this.
What? What? Why are there soldiers in here? So this is a trap? Interesting. What's the red circle for? We are now, special. They don't stand a chance. Loot that. Who are these guys? And why is the camera angle so terrible? I cannot really move. Ah, there we go. Whew. What? That is so weird. I don't understand. So it was a trap? But why? And where's the Pythia? Oh, we haven't been down here. That's new, isn't it? There she is. Does she remember us too? I think so.
There might be a bit of blood when you go upstairs.
You again!
I'm here for a different reason.
After last time, they tortured me. I thought they were going to kill me, just like I told you. It hurt so badly, I begged for death.
I didn't mean for that to happen.
Just hurry, and tell me what you want.
There's something you need to know. The cult is dead.
What do you mean, they're dead?
Just that. I've killed them all. There is nobody left to control you.
You may have unmasked those who made the decisions, but the cult did not die with them. Their beliefs will live on.
Then I'll find and kill whoever follows them.
That is not a possible task. Now, tell me what you want.
You told Sokrates something, and I want to know why.
Questioning why the Pythia speaks is a strange thing.
I know why you speak, and I know who controls your voice. Tell me why the cult had you tell Sokrates he's the wisest.
The cult didn't tell me to say that. I did that on my own.
Why does that make no sense?
The cult wouldn't allow you to do that.
Which is why I was very careful. I seek Sokrates as an ally, but simply asking him to help wouldn't have worked.
An ally for what?
I know much of Sokrates. Not only has he visited me often, but his students do as well.
Get to the point.
You know the gods don't speak through me. I feel Sokrates is the one who can convince others of this. If he succeeds, the cult will have no more need for me.
So you're hoping he comes to the conclusion that the gods don't exist?
It matters not if Sokrates believes they exist. He needs simply to doubt that the gods speak through me.
Ah, that's where they are going.
I understand why you think Sokrates can help, but why tell him he's the wisest?
He'll delve into what it means to be wisest. It's my hope he'll conclude he's not, and therefore doubt the words of the gods.
If you just told him your words aren't from the gods, wouldn't that serve the same purpose? And much quicker?
Sokrates is not the type to desire the answer so easily. He'll have more drive when he finds the answer on his own.
This is getting complicated.
Whatever you do, you can't tell Sokrates.
I understand. He has to come to the answer on his own.
Exactly. Although, if you truly wish to help Sokrates, a student of his came by not long before you. He seemed distraught.
Distraught?
He was clutching a book tightly to his chest and kept looking over his shoulder. He told me he was going into a tomb nearby until things were safe.
Thank you. I'll find him.
Okay, so I think
Don't come back here again.
I'm back.
Go with Apollo, child. The oracle is done for the day.
Now he's fine. Okay. Oh man. I think as the real life trial stated him to be someone who disregards the gods, that's how they construct it now. So they use this telling of the Pythia to make him question the gods. Okay. I hope that there's a tomb in Focus located in the western half of Grand Mount Parnassus. It is the tomb of the first Pythia. Oh, I have been there already. I think it's back there. Yeah, back here on the screen, 178 meters. I hope the student is Plato. I want to meet him. So let's see if it is him. Hello there, archaic statue.
This is it.
Aha. Exploration area. Oh. There are guards too.
Find the boy and take the papyrus.
Sorry for sharing my fear of tombs with you.
What was that?
Nothing.
Oh, he's scared. I hear so many voices. Do I kill them? Or don't I? That's the question here.
Now you die!
Chain attack. Who is it? Antiketos. Okay. No problem. He's some sort of captain, but from what we do not know. And yeah, now these human opponents are no match for us whatsoever. With all our Isu strength. So now we have some possibilities. We can go through these side holes. Snoke? Somebody is there. Snakes are still a problem though. The humans are not. Oh, there he is. Okay. So, let me torch up myself and talk to that guy.
You don't need to be scared now. I'm not with them.
That doesn't mean you won't kill me. You just want this for yourself.
I'm a friend of Sokrates.
You are? Prove it.
Sokrates is the smartest man I know. I don't need to prove anything. Sokrates is incredibly annoying. That's what she would say as a game character. I would say he's the smartest man I know.
Sokrates is one of the most frustrating people I've ever known. He just talks and talks and talks. And it feels like he asks questions just so he can continue talking and talking and talking.
What you call frustrating, I call brilliant. But it's clear you know him well.
Why were those men after you?
For some reason, they wanted these writings of Socrates's. Well, I wrote them, but it's all his words.
That seems like a strange thing to want.
One of them had a big mouth. He mentioned something about the priest at the sanctuary of Athena Pronea. He said this was the final thing they needed to get rid of Socrates.
Oh no.
I've always been curious. What does Socrates teach you?
So much. Follow him around for an entire day and you won't be able to sleep. Your mind will be so aflutter with thoughts.
I'm not sure I'd last a whole day with him.
But I mean, it's funny that they incorporated that in the game too, that we don't have primary sources from Socrates, but that his students wrote down his words. I mean, and it's even not considered his words. Even Plato and Xenophon, they let him say what they want, of course, and what supports their philosophy. So we cannot take it for granted as Socrates' words. We can only try to reconstruct the real Socrates from in between the lines. Yeah, that's interesting that they considered that.
What drew you to Socrates?
I've never met a man like him, and I don't think I ever will again. Every day with him is one worth waking up for.
I'll take care of the priests.
Thank you. And, well, please, give this to Sokrates. It hurts me to say this after all I've learned from him, but I have a family. I can't risk being caught up in whatever this is.
So you're going to stop being his student?
It feels I have no choice. Maybe one day that will change.
I'll be sure to give him the writings.
Thank you. Make sure he stays safe. The world will be a worse place without him in it.
That student gave me an idea. Xanthippe said there was a symposium. Maybe I can convince the others who were there to help Sokrates. I'm not sure why the priests want Sokrates gone, but I need to take care of them.
These writings are about Socrates' teachings. Can we read them? I don't think so, right? It's just that what it says. And we accepted some more quests. And that's all we can do here. And as I have been in that tomb already, I think there is no use going deeper into it. So, yeah, that's an interesting quest. I like that quest. So let's get out of here. And that's it for this episode 2. We will see in the next one what will come out of all of that, and if we can convince Socrates' friends to help him, and if they stay true to history and let him die. I hope not, though. Although, no, I kind of hope, because then it would be more realistic, but on the other hand, he's such a nice guy. Oh, Icarus, I'm sorry that I didn't let you land. But yeah, thank you so much for watching this episode. Have an adventurous day and goodbye.